everyone, welcome to another episode of Diary of an Epileptic. Today I like to discuss mental health. Mental health is a serious issue in not just America but all around the world, and it affects everybody, disability or not, black, white, Asian, Latinx, Barney, if Barney was really real. And no matter what socioeconomic status, you can be rich like Bill Gates and still have depression, or you can be an average Joe and have depression or anxiety or suicidal thoughts and every other mental health crisis that you may be having. And we need to discuss that. But today I'll just discuss mental health within the epileptic community. Within the epileptic, can't talk today, community, we are more likely to experience depression and suicide thoughts compared to any other disability group. And this has been backed up by multiple research and scientists. But yet, where was that information? Where is that discussion? Where is that anywhere in news articles or media? Of course, you'll see it in most likely science magazines and articles. But realistically, how many of us have ever actually looked at that or really watched these neurologists, scientists, researchers discuss it? Like, yeah, we can sit there and try to watch it, but I'm not gonna lie, it gets boring and bland after a while. So we actually tune it out unintentionally, not realizing that either you suffer and finish the whole thing or just leave it and just skip the whole part. But with depression, it needs to be really discussed because a lot of people in the epileptic community are affected by it, myself included. Depression is hard as hell. I will not lie. I'm still experiencing that to this day. Mental breakdowns too. It does cause such a drain in your body. You're already wondering about if you've taken your medicine or you're taking your meds. Why does my head feel weird? And doctor's appointments and everything else in your life that's not even epileptic related. And just to find out that we're more likely to have depression compared to any other disability group. When I first got diagnosed, I was never told that. I had to look that up myself, and it's very disturbing because even with some medications, the side effects are potentially depression. So on top of the depression that's already expected of us, you get more depression depending on the medication. So it's fun. America just loves us so much. All that, of course. But anything you can for your mental health, putting yourself first, is essential. Even if that's watering your plants, journaling, smoking weed, maybe taking a night out, taking a day off, going to bed, anything you have to do for your health and for your being, please do it, because you don't want to go down that rabbit hole of even you start becoming suicidal or have suicidal ideations, or sadly, if the person does decide to take their life, and that's always important to discuss. And knowing that hopefully a lot of those steps of preventing that, or just mental health before it gets to that point. But sometimes it just happens. A lot of times we see that the gym rat who always worked out at the gym ended up committing suicide. It affects everyone, and even if you are doing great, it still lingers on the back of your mind, and it's just there like a very, very annoying fly that won't go away. That's why, if you can, please speak to a therapist. I know finding a therapist on affordable healthcare sucks, and it's very hard. I'm experiencing that. So if you do have one, please go. Or if you're thinking about it, just please do it. Or if you can't afford it, there's always better help that you can get, online therapy. Or if you just have a really good friend to vent to, then just vent to that friend. Because mental health it affects everyone. And not only that, but on top of the regular epileptic stress, the depression comes in. Or let's say if you have anxiety, or you later get diagnosed with bipolar disorder, or such what along what comes with mental health, it just becomes overwhelming. And all I want to say in this message is, please get the help you need. Please put yourself first if needed. I know it seems hard. I know you already seems like a burden, or you feel guilt if you do it because you have other people caring for you, or other people are doing stuff for you because of the episode or whatever reason. But sometimes you just be like, I appreciate your help, but I'm not feeling good today. I just want to be left alone, or I'm feeling depressed. Like, please actually help me. Like, please let that out. Please tell somebody. Even if you have to write it in a journal and have little positive sticky notes just to tell yourself that everything's going to be okay, do it. Because at the end of the day, your life is more important than someone else's. And someone else's opinion, views, or whatever they're doing. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. And in the words of Tupac, may he rest in peace, keep your head up.